What's up, everybody? It's Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin, and I am about to play, again, some of this DLC. It's been about a week, and I haven't really been playing it. I've been busy doing other things, but we're going to get into this. Let's see, what do I want to do first? I want to go and find something to kill, or something. There we go. What's happening, ETP? How you doing?
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Why don't you want to be caught here? There's nothing here. You're safe. What is going on, Cassandra? Yeah, good that you're doing it. I'm playing a game. DLC is pretty good, Dan. I mean, it's long, this DLC, which is pretty awesome.
Soaking wet and sputtering while his boat floated away from him down the Eridan River in pieces.
I'd give my sharpest bronze dagger to see that silly human trying to leave Elysium on the floor.
It's always AC Origins. It just pops up like that. It's basically the background of my channel, so I'll change it though.
Well, I'd better get back. Elysium won't rule itself. Do keep an eye out for me. I sense trouble brewing in paradise.
Oh, I'm definitely going to give her the clam smash. Watch.
I was starting to think you'd never get here. You can't waste time.
You can replay the DLC if you do like a second playthrough.
Did you really think word wouldn't get out that you're in collusion with Elysium's pretty boy, Adonis?
Is that so?
Unfortunately, no one passes through the gate to the underworld without Persephone's permission, which she has never given.
You know, nobody tell Lady Strider, but for some reason, the glowing body parts are turning me on here.
To be my specialty.
Are you saying you can get me through the gate?
She might actually, like, try to
help you bypass
access light up body parts, but I'm not sure.
From what I just saw, you're pretty close with Persephone. Why would you want to work against
Yeah, that's the only way. You could only replay it like you do like a new game plus. You could play it over again. You can't just randomly continue playing the DLC from the beginning. Or if you started another file before you started playing it, and then you could just go to that file.
Information you desperately need about the gate. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
Come to think of it, I've seen the door you speak of before.
And now you'll be able to open it.
I'll go get the journal.
The sooner you bring me it, the closer you are to leaving Elysium. Don't waste any time.
Woo! Got a key. Yeah. From a sexy 9-foot woman. That's hot. Although I like my women short. Lady Strider is only like 5'2". But she's a firecracker. She is an absolute Amazon. She is my Cassandra. Lady Strider will beat me half to death if she has to, if I'm getting out of hand. And that's very rare. What's happening? Oh, snap! I just hit a wall! Oh! And it sounded like I took a poop or something, the way that plunged. That was kind of like crazy. What's happening, Bear? What's happening, Kirob? What are you guys up to? Oh, I'm like 5'8", which, I mean, is really not that tall, but... What's happening? I miss you guys, too. ETP, thank goodness you're here. There's gonna be a journal somewhere of like all my Dark Strider-isms that I've said. Everything that ETP has tabulated that I've said. Or has recorded that I said. Tabulated? Why would he tabulate it? It's not math. And what am I doing here? Oh my goodness. What's happening, Robert? How are you doing? Yeah, I am pretty crazy. I don't know. Do you have an essay on it? That'll be like hilarious. Somewhere there's a teacher that's actually going to give you like an A++, like, oh my god, I watched Dark Strider 2. He is that crazy. I can't believe you recorded everything he's ever said. No builds for today. I'm taking it easy. I figured, let me play some more of this DLC, but I did promise that I would broadcast it, so I'm broadcasting it. Kind of deep into a bottle of rum, which I do not endorse drinking while playing because that could be dangerous, but in my case, it's going to be pretty funny. The DLC so far I actually enjoy. I actually think that it's a pretty decent DLC. There are, I know that the original Legacy of the Hidden Blade, those DLCs, I did enjoy them, but I was kind of disappointed because they were only like 4 hours long per episode or per block, so they really made up for it with this one. This one, I mean, for the price, you're playing like forever. It's like its own little area, it's its own adventure. As you can see here, I'll show you the map. I mean, it's not a massive map, but it's pretty big, especially when you think that you've got to do all these different things around here. So it's big enough where it's going to keep you entertained for quite some time, I don't feel like there's like a lot of like fetch quests, like somebody had said before that they feel that there's a bunch of like just random fetch quests, but so far I'm actually loving it. I'm actually thinking that this is kind of cool that they did it this way. This is actually what I was expecting for the Legacy of the Hidden Blade. I was expecting like a whole nother area to explore, but of course they didn't do that. But again, this isn't so bad. You know what? I like the Viking idea, but I don't think that it was the right time for them to introduce the Vikings. I feel like they really should have went with the original plan, which was supposed to be a couple of years after this. I really did enjoy the idea that, like Cassandra might meet up with her descendants or with descendants of Bayek and Aya or something like that. The Vikings definitely have their place, but I just feel like it wasn't the right time. I know, what's up with all this climbing? And I'm going like the wrong spot. I'm like, it shows me I'm supposed to go in there. This is the cave, but this is not the cave. So what's really going on here? Has anyone ever gone like cliff diving? Like you go to like an area and you just jump off of like a 20-foot rock to get into the water? That's kind of what this reminds me of. Looks like a lot of fun. What's with that freaking blump sound every time I like land in the water? It sounds like I'm a turd hitting the freaking water. Like I'm a big old bowl of poop or something. What's going on here? What's with the sound effects, crew? Honestly, I prefer Odyssey right now. I think it's a great follow-up to Origins. And Origins, I thought was going to be like really weird. And, like it ended up being like a great game. Odyssey, I also thought was going to be like a failure, honestly. When I first heard about it and everything, when I first started playing it, I thought, this is going to be crap. But it ended up being a great game, honestly. What's happening, Mystic? How you doing? Ban who? I don't ban anybody. Unless you're just like really rude and like mentally ill. No, it's not that I think that the Viking game was rushed. I think that the Vikings, they do have their time period. I just feel like it wasn't the right time. Like, we went from, like everything that was going on, like right now in like the past, and then all of a sudden we're rushing towards like the future, basically, like 800 AD or something like that, with Vikings. And I really feel like they really should have completed their trilogy of, like just what was going on in the past first, and then bring us up to speed with the Vikings. I think that would have been great. Go back to the cave and dive underwater. We'll try that. Don't miss the missable trophy. What's the missable trophy? How can I miss it if I don't even know what it is? Thank you, Robot Monkey. I appreciate that. Honestly, the Atlantis DLC so far, it does feel like it's worth buying just because it's massive. There's a lot to do. It's not like, the Legacy of the Hidden Blade where you only had like, 4 hours of gameplay per day or something like that, or per episode. This feels just massive. It feels huge. And that's what I really like in a DLC. I really enjoy DLCs that they expand on the lore of the game. They take like a while to play. And then I feel like I've got my money's worth. Like Far Cry 5 had those DLCs and they were so disappointing. Each and every one of them to me was disappointing. Didn't expand on the lore. They were just like stupid little... They could have just been side missions or something. No, you could just buy like the one and then, like the rest as you go along or something. You don't have to buy them all at the same time. Murder those guys. Dead. And teabag. Yeah. Or clam stamp or whatever. I learned that word today. That was pretty good. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out together, guys. Yeah, it really was a great game, and the DLC really did suck. It was, like, disappointing, honestly. And I was waiting so bad for, like, the zombie DLC, and it just totally disappointed me. Happy Easter to you, too. Look, I just murdered all those guys. It took me, like, 5 seconds. That's what y'all get. That's what y'all get. A sword in the eye, the ass, the ear, whatever. What's happening, James? Forged Mace of the Isu. No, no spoilers for Endgame. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I know how it ends, though. Ant-Man flies up Thanos' ass and then enlarges. And kills him that way. Yes, Ant-Man shrinks down to an actual ant. He flies up Thanos' butt. And then he grows to Giant Man and just tears Thanos a new one, literally. And no, that's not the ending of Endgame. I don't know how Endgame ends, but that's like an internet theory. Everybody thinks that Ant-Man could just fly up Thanos' Kahooter and blow him up. Which would be pretty sick if he actually did that. That would be kind of ew. What's happening, Ed? How are you doing, Edward? Ladies and gentlemen, my brother Edward Shore. Live and in stream. Love that man. What's happening, Robert? How are you doing? I'm telling you, for like some reason, even though it's not like a large map, there's so much to do in this DLC. It's great. Nah, I never played Rainbow Six Siege. I'm really not into like Call of Duty type games and stuff like that. I'll play them, but it's not my thing, honestly. Good, Edward. I'm glad you're loving life. Say hello to the family for me. Give each and every one of them a kiss and tell them it's from me. Good, James. You're more than welcome to come to New York and beat me with an empty rum bottle after we drink it. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. I really do want you to give the family my love. That's great. It's not like COD. Maybe I'll give it a try. That's my thing. Like, I have a real problem with like Call of Duty type games. Like, for some reason, they make me crazy. No, I love them too, Edward. Tell them I said so. Okay, well, if it's an FPS and it's tactical, I could get with that. That reminds me kind of like a BioShock or something like that. If it's something like that, then yes, I could play it. But all these games like I don't know, like COD. I played Black Ops. I have all Black Ops games, and they are good. I'm not gonna lie, they are good, but it's really not my thing. Yeah, Little Strider's feeling a lot better. He's doing a lot better. He's talking a lot of smack for a little kid. You know, he's out of control sometimes. Love him though. I'm glad he Really? It felt like endless fetch quests? I kind of feel like so far like the DLC is decent. Like, you know, there's like a lot to do. And you know, like you're running around, it's like a brand new map. It's beautiful. I know you're like the second person to say that it was like a fetch quest. Yeah, the glitch for XP is still working. I'm level 99 for this, and you know, I'm just carrying on, just playing through it. I kind of feel though like the having every single ability and mastery is not the way to go. I kind of feel like engravings are more important than like having all those other things. Because the engravings really, you see the difference in the engravings. You do see some difference in you know, like having all those abilities and stuff, but the engravings are great. My power level is over 9,000. I'm not level 800. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I do remember you from comments. And Nicole, you think the Earth is flat? It might be. My head is flat. Flat Earth assassin. Love it. As long as you're not a flat ass assassin. You know what? It kind of is a little bit easier to play with all the abilities, but at the same time, it's kind of like crazy. Like I said, I really do believe that the engravings, especially since I've gotten a bunch of stuff off the store, I feel like the engravings are a lot better to like obtain. Because with the engravings, like you could do some builds that are like phenomenal. Yep, my finger could punch through Mount Everest too. Oh, right now I'm just using my assassin build. What the heck just happened? Tributes to Persephone. Destroy marble maiden tributes. Oh, I know this. Why are you doing that? What? What is that?
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
I don't know who's a flat brainer. I'm saying as long as you're not a flat ass assassin. You know what? A tomato is a fruit. And you want to know something else? Lawmakers in New York have decided that pizza is a fruit. Because it has tomatoes. And I will not argue with them. I will just eat pizza. Ooh, what's in here? It's so dark. Blorox! Welcome back! Yeah, this is just an assassin build. Basic assassins. I like to have a lot of... Uh-oh.
Then find that journal.
Oh, that's right. This woman did put me on a quest, didn't she? It might be. It might be steel right now. The way that we've been doing this twerk, this XP twerk, I don't want to go anywhere near Cassandra's vagina. It might destroy me. And if she was real, yes, it might destroy me, but Lady Strider would destroy me first. Because she would be upset. What's happening, Damone? Wait, there's a keeper? Where? Where did I see the keeper? Where was it? Let me know. I gotta solve it? Oh, man. But I've been drinking. I don't want to solve it. You know what? I think she would be up for that. I think she would be okay with that. Lady Strider would be okay.
Won't budge. Something's blocking this. Won't budge.
You guys are hilarious. Would taste like salt, huh? I don't know why, but like as I'm playing this, for some reason, I'm thinking of like The Legend of Zelda. I don't know why. Listen, my game time in this game is like ridiculous. I have well over 300 hours across several different files.
Something's in the way.
Now, I'm not going to ask. I won't ask. Like across all Assassin's Creed games, I have to have like thousands upon thousands of hours in. Like I am mentally ill when it comes to these games. Ooh, favorite Assassin's Creed game is actually hard. I really like the entire Ezio trilogy, I'm not gonna lie. I actually was one of the people that had a lot of love for Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation. But then there were people that were like really upset with like 3, with Liberation. You know, some people didn't even like Part 2 or anything like that. It's like really crazy. Oh, I did find this. What am I looking for? Black Flag, I know a lot of people liked. I kind of semi-liked it. I wasn't really a big fan of it. You know, like I played through it, but it really wasn't my thing. I would love to see the original Assassin's Creed remade or remastered. Unity, you know what? I liked Unity and Rogue. I know a lot of people really didn't like it. They weren't big fans, and that's fine. You know, if you're not a big fan of like that. That was during the time where Ubisoft was really, I don't know, like people were believing that they were messing up on a lot of the Assassin's Creed games. But I thought that they were okay. I have Unity. Unity was pretty good. What is everyone's opinion on what was it? The one in England with the twins. Why is it escaping me?
This journal is missing pages. Hope I got it still.
Syndicate, that's what it was. Yep, you guys are right. Syndicate. That's basically. I don't know. I don't know why so many people were so upset with Syndicate. I thought Syndicate was okay. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest game ever, but it was pretty good. And Gotham, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the Viking setting. I like I've been saying, I really don't feel like they should have done the Vikings yet. I think that they should have held off a little bit on the Vikings, only because I think that there was still some more story to tell with the past, with what was going on in Egypt, with what was going on in Greece now. I actually feel like, honestly, even in Origins, I felt like there was still more story that they could have told, and they didn't. And I honestly thought that Bayek was going to get his own trilogy like Ezio. Uh, Obviously, he didn't, but I do feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities that Ubisoft has not taken, and it's kind of crazy.
I'm not sure how stealing Persephone's journal will help me open the gate to the underworld, but here it is.
Stealing Persephone's journal wouldn't help us. But stealing the journal that belonged to the gate's locksmith will.
Who's the locksmith?
It doesn't say. Looks like a lot of pages were torn out. Now be quiet while I read.
I'd smash Hikari if there was no Lady Strider. Otherwise, she might murder me.
So? What does it say?
Oh, so eager. The location of the gate is not revealed. But so long as Persephone controls Elysium, you need her permission to pass through it. Which you will never get.
But if she loses control of Elysium?
She loses control of the gate.
Yeah, I didn't believe Aya was related to the bloodline either. And I actually did a video on that because a couple of people asked me if Cassandra was related to Aya. And I did not believe she was. But
Where do you come in?
I know
apparently she is.
Persephone's weaknesses, and I'll direct you to them when the time is right. Until then, you'd be wise to spend some time with Persephone's lapdog, Hermes.
What's happening, Joker?
Learn to use that staff. You'll need a divine weapon in the land of gods.
I don't know why these shiny little body parts are like turning me on. Like I don't know. I want to undress her and check like the rest of the shiny stuff. Yeah, the gods kind of look like Isu. Maybe they are. Maybe they, well, according to like the lore and the history, they were considered actual gods. So maybe they are. Maybe the Isu actually are the gods that we believed in. Well, you know what though, James? I kind of felt like the whole origin story, they were leaning more towards, especially when we got to the end. I believe, and even the DLCs, I believe that it was more of Aya that created the Brotherhood because she found the symbol, she did all the. It was like kind of crazy. Like it was just my feeling, my personal feeling. I thought it was weird. I am going to teabag all of your gods. If I could teabag or clam stamp or twerk on Hikari and Regatta and whoever else, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it! Persephone, all of them. Hell yeah. Ass in. Let's take a look at my stats. Being that you want to know my damage numbers. Let's see. Come on, Strider. Here we go. Look, these are my numbers right now. Assassin damage. 537,469. It's a lot of Jamonis. Hold on. Where is I going? Where was I going? What was I doing? What is happening here? Nope, we're not going to see Juno in this game because Juno was already killed by Desmond's son, which I'm pretty pissed off at because oh my god, I just landed on a tree. Look at that. What the heck just happened? What's up, Harold? Unfortunately, I found out in a comic book that Juno was defeated, even though she was supposed to be defeated in these games. Juno was defeated in a comic book by Desmond's illegitimate child. He apparently had a kid with a woman while he was in New York as a bartender. How he didn't know this or she didn't let him know, I don't know. They don't go into that. But he has a kid and Juno wants to use him in order to restore her to life. They end up finding the shroud, which is also a piece of Eden, and instead of using the shroud to bring her back to life, Desmond's son uses it to kill her. And the thing is that the shroud could also bring Desmond back to life, but the kid decides not to bring his father back to life, which would have been confusing if out of nowhere we played a game where Desmond was alive again. That would be kind of crazy. Yep, Juno is a villain and was killed in the comics. Absolutely. What's happening, Joshua? Yeah, that's true. Juno could be alive in Alexios' time. But I don't think that they would have done that because, I don't know, Ubisoft just really doesn't think that far ahead. I really do think that Ubisoft pays attention to my videos, though, because they really have incorporated a lot of crap that I've said into their videos. Like the whole, what do you call it? The whole Darius thing. I thought that this game was going to be nothing but Darius because it's the same time period. And I did a video on that. But it wasn't. It was about Cassandra and Alexios. But we still saw Darius. So, you know, that's kind of crazy. And I think they saw the video that I did about Cassandra and Aya being related, and they kind of incorporated that into it. So I'm starting to think that Ubisoft pays a little more attention than they should. It scares me. Yeah, Harold, what kind of theory did you want to see in one of these games? Let us know. And then I'll make sure that Ubisoft cuts you a check because I've got a lawyer. Oh! I'm holding my breath. I'm holding my breath. Oh, that was a long dive. That hurt. How old am I? I'm old enough to know better, but young enough not to give a damn. A lot of climbing, a lot of swimming in this game. You know what? If they did a game with a multiverse, that would be insane. If they made a game with a multiverse, honestly, that would be like one of the best-selling games ever. And the reason I say that is because, like, the DLC could go on and on forever. You're in a world, you do certain things. You go to a parallel world, whatever decisions you made in this world are different in the parallel world. Like, it would be like a never-ending game. Well, how old are you? I don't know how old you are. I bet you I am, though. I'm a Time Lord. I'm over 900 years old. Are you, Harold? Holy shit, you guys all seem so young. Harold, I thought that you were like... Harold, I really thought that you were younger. Like, way younger. I haven't read it, but honestly, if it's a good book, I will read it. I read tons of books. Are you, Ron? Oh my God, Ron! I thought you were younger too. I've seen you actually like post on like a bunch of like my videos, and like I would never tell. That is amazing. You know what? Let me tell you, Silent, the chances, I don't know, but I really do think that it would be in the future, because if you think about it, we're doing reboots and remakes of like so many games. Resident Evil 2, that game, they remade it, so freaking fantastic. Love that game. It's incredible. I don't see why they wouldn't do a remaster or a remake of the original Assassin's Creed. But if they do make a remake or a remaster of the original Assassin's Creed, I also want to see them include the Assassin's Creed game that was on the PSP. What was it? The Bloodlines or whatever? Because that was actually a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. I might do a face reveal. I know so many people want to see what I look like. If I do a face reveal, you're going to have to hide your women, because I'm sexy. Maybe I'll do a face reveal soon. Do you? I have the PSP too. I still have it. I loved it. I really did. I thought it was a great game. Especially since they go into like, you know, like what happened to him, to Altair, you know, like how the bloodline continued and everything. I really do think it's like necessary to play if you're an Assassin's Creed fan. Yeah, how old am I? Listen, I will reveal everything. Maybe, if enough of you want, I'll do both a face reveal and an age reveal and give you a little bio on myself. Maybe. You guys, I have a lot of fun with you guys, though. Maybe I'll do a face reveal of like the entire Strider family. You guys will meet Lady Strider, Lil Strider, and we'll have some fun. Although Lady Strider is way younger than I am. Way. Yeah, I know. Everybody's obsessed with my age. You want to know something? Like, people are like really... It's funny because a lot of you want to know my age. A lot of you want to know what I look like. I have a lot of female fans that actually want to know what I look like because they think my voice is sexy. And I'm not going to argue with them. Thanks, Ron. No, I'm older than 18. No, you really didn't miss anything. We're just playing stuff, Gil. We're just like running through the game. It is what it is. Silent, listen, I think that would be a great idea. They really should take us back to like the beginning. We really do need an Isu game. I'm not going to lie. We need to know how we started this whole thing to begin with. And I think that, I mean, how hard is it? We have blood that is Isu. So we should be able to actually go into Isu times and learn about the Isu and fight the Isu and all kinds of stuff. So really, yes, we do need to go that far back. We need to learn about the first Civ, the Isu, the precursors. That would be an amazing game. Lil Strider is 10. We do need answers, Silent. I like the way you think. You're absolutely amazing. Harold, don't worry and listen, everybody. I'm gonna die a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die a lot. I've been drinking. I do not endorse drinking. It is not good for you, but rum is, and I love it, and we're gonna play. No, we have no pet Striders. Maybe fish. There's a Grandpa Strider. There's a Grandma Strider. There's my brother and sister. My brother, Eben Strider, who I hate and will defeat him in Mortal Kombat. There's also a Dawn Strider, my sister, who I love dearly. No, let me tell you something. Lil Strider is very advanced. Lil Strider teaches me words that I don't even know about, like equidistant. I didn't even know that was a word. He was playing with his Transformers, and I knocked one of the robots over, and I picked it up, and I was like, I'm sorry, you know, like and he was like, oh, I gotta measure them all out. They were at equidistant intervals. They were gonna arrive to the battle at the same time. I said, boy, what did you say? Equidistant. He says, yes. I said, what is equidistant? He said it means that they were equally distant. I had to Google it. I didn't believe him. All of my family is younger. I am the eldest of 3. Eben Strider is the youngest, and he will die by my hands. Before Papa and Mama Strider die, I'm going to kill him in Mortal Kombat. That's a fact. No, it's EQI distant. No, EQUI distant. Alright, Gotham. Hope to see you, like, soon. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not going to kill him in, like, a Mortal Kombat game. I'm going to kill him physically. I really don't like my brother. Yes, that's how you spell equidistant. Hey, I'm okay, hero. How are you doing? Listen, people, the Strider family is completely, like, bonked. We're all crazy. Like, Lil Strider isn't even Lady Strider's son. Lil Strider I had with, like, another woman, and, like, she turned out evil. I'm over here hiding in the bushes. This rum is really affecting me. And I have to find all this stuff here. Oh, he knows that, like, I really hate my brother. And my brother knows that I really hate him. And he hides. He hides in his Ebon Tower. Ebon Strider is absolute evil. I'm glad, hero. I'm glad. Glad to have you here. I'm glad to have all of you here. Ow, that hurt. I introduced Little Strider to Assassin's Creed, and Little Strider took right to it. In fact, here's a funny story, all right? When Little Strider was a baby, I was playing the original Assassin's Creed. I had just gotten an Xbox, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to play this game. It's been out for a while. We're going to play it. And I started playing it, and there was a part where, you know, like you do the synchronization, you're on top of the building, and I got on the edge of the couch, and I started imitating Altair, like, as he's looking over the landscape to synchronize. And then when I went to jump, I actually physically jumped off the couch and landed on the floor, like I did like a little roll. And Lil Strider, he laughed so hard. He had to be like a year old or something. He laughed so hard, and he's like, "Daddy, you can't. You don't." And he's still laughing, and he's like, it's a game, Daddy. You can't do that. And I thought that was, like, hilarious. Yeah, I made Little Strider play Assassin's Creed. He loves it. I didn't make him play it. He actually took to it. He actually loves it. My favorite meal, believe it or not, I'm Hispanic. I love Italian cooking, though. So if you're going to make me a lasagna, I will love you for life. If you want to order me a lasagna from the Italian place down the road, I will absolutely love you. He's actually played them all, Mystic. He's that big of a fan. He actually has played them all. Good. You know what? If you love a game series, it's kind of awesome when your family really loves the series as well, when they're involved and stuff like that. Lady Strider is a gamer. She loves it. She loves Assassin's Creed. Lil Strider, he took right to it. Plays a little too much Fortnite, but I'm okay with that. You know, he could do that too. You can be different. I will eat lasagna all day, every day. Trust me. I am by no means a fat kid, but I will be a fat kid for lasagna. One of my friends, his mom is straight out of Italy. And she totally told me about manigot. And she made a fresh manigot, I mean, like from scratch. Like this woman literally, she made everything, the noodles and everything from manigot. And I was in love. Oh, Lady Strider makes great lasagna. Hold on one second, everybody. Say what's up, little Strider.
Yeah, yeet.
You're gonna yeet on them for real?
Is this the new DLC?
It is. It's been out for like a week, so.
Oh, so it's no longer new.
Yeah, so why are you not on it? What's going on? What is your problem?
Because
What?
I don't know.
Well, get on it, boy!
Boy. Don't eat on me. Someone said don't eat on me.
Yep. These are the fans, these are the viewers, these are the subs. All good people, love them all. Oh, he's been yeeted to his bones!
Boy. Someone said boy.
That's what's up.
I've been
Lobby goes dead of
yeeted
war.
to my bones.
And it does go dead of war. That's it. Come here, boy.
Come here, boy.
Boy. God of War, the new release of God of War, that was like Angry Dad Simulator 2019.
Angry Dad Simulator. Boy. I've been yeeted
to my nothing.
to my nothing. Ooh.
God of War style, boy. That's such a good word. I love it. I really didn't call you boy until God of War came out. Then I started calling you boy all the time. It's a lot of fun.
Boy.
Alright, boy. Give me my headset back.
Alright.
Okay. Everybody's glad you're feeling better, by the way. Oh, it's not boy, it's yeet boy. Yeet boy. Oh, there's the last thing that I gotta like go and collect and stuff. Or destroy. Oh my goodness. By the way, Little Strider, what's your feelings on your Uncle Eben Strider? Do you care if I kill him? Oh, yeah, you want to know something? I always tell Little Strider, don't be sorry, be better. And he understands that. Loves it. That was such a good lesson in that game. PS4, there's like tons of great games for PS4. Honestly, like PS4 had like a ton of exclusives and like it was like amazing. Really, I wish that the Xbox, you know, like had like a bunch of those same exclusives or whatever. Honestly, look, let's be real. Games should not be limited to certain systems. We really should have a game on every system. Halo was good, but I mean, Xbox, when the 360 was out, they had like some really fantastic exclusives. And honestly, like, I just feel like games should not be exclusive. You should be able to play the game on any system. And I got kind of mad at Sony because, you know, you really should be able to play with anybody you want to on any format, you know? Just because you have an Xbox and I have a PS4 doesn't mean we can't play together. And honestly, I do have every single system, like, since Atari 2600. I have every system. I have games. I might do a video where I show you guys my gaming room, where I show you all my cartridges and whatever else I have. It was like a really good time to like be gaming. And honestly, like, I mean, in current times, if we have a multiplayer game, I should be able to play with you even though you're on Xbox, I'm on PS4, or vice versa. Or if I'm on my Nintendo Switch, I should be able to play with you. And I think that's important. Yeah, I know Sony pays for their games, but still, like, it really should be. We really should have like more diversity where we're able to all play together. I don't care what system you play on. I don't care if you're on PC. Like, I'm not into like all that, drama that Master Race or whatever and everything. I'm into the games. I will play any game anytime. I love it. Actually, I even have an account on Pornhub only because there are dirty games that can be played. Hentai games. And I had a channel for those hentai games on YouTube, and they shut it down because they just felt like, those games are too radical for YouTube. So I ended up going to Pornhub with those games. And there is a channel called Strider After Dark, and that has all those dirty games in all its dirty glory. You could see everything there. Well, PCs don't have exclusives, but, like, I would still love to see us play on, like, every system, regardless of what system you have. No, you totally understood me. If you go to Pornhub right now and you look up Strider After Dark, which was the same name I gave my channel on YouTube that they took down, okay? It's all hentai games, dirty games, like, in the games you're having sex, you're doing all these, like, crazy things and whatnot. It was way too radical for YouTube, so I had to go to Pornhub with it. Yes, Robot Monkey, PC really does have like a lot of. You can get Unity right now for free. Assassin's Creed Unity right now for free on Steam because it's a PC game. Yep, they have insane sales. Insane. And they have games that like you won't find on like Xbox or PlayStation. They have some games that are like completely insane.
Best stay out of sight.
Oh, you got stabbed, statue. Oh, you got it in the throat. Oh, you got it in the throat too. Oh, so did you. Dead. Which Deadpool sex scene? Weren't there a bunch? He had like that whole thing going on with his woman. Yeah, he did get yeeted on. That's something little Strider could appreciate. The yeetness. You know what, Harold? I still play all the old games, and you know what? I suck at the old games. If the controls are all different, they're all weird. Even like Assassin's Creed 3, I have the remaster, and I try to play it, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's crazy. Lot of running. Love the scenery though. Like, I gotta admit, like, this scenery is beautiful. I kind of feel like it's kind of like a ripoff of Origins though, because in Origins we did get to the point where we went to like alternate areas. We went to heaven, hell, and whatever in the Egyptian kind of thing. So it's kind of weird. I kind of feel like this is kind of like a shout out to that or whatever. All right, we'll still be here in 20 minutes. What's happening to A-Man? Dude, I've seen you comment a lot on like a bunch of my recent videos. Love it. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to like what I'm doing. No, I don't think that the pharaohs were supposed to be Isu, but yeah, they didn't have Isu in the afterlife. We seem to be running into Isu here, which is kind of cool because it kind of explains that like the gods were Isu, and that was pretty much like a thing that was conveyed throughout the entire series. The gods, what we considered gods in the series, they kind of like downplayed like, hey, they were the Isu. We thought they were gods. You know what? That's why, Harold, I'm telling you, we do need a game where we go far back to the first civilization. We do need an Isu game. And I was kind of mad because all the research that I was doing on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there was a lot of talk that there was going to be a lot of like current day events, like things that were going on. Like we were going to see a lot of Layla working and like, things that she did. And we were going to see a lot of like the Isu as well. And I was really hoping for that. I thought that would have been great. But for some reason, we didn't go that way. We didn't go that path. And that's just, I mean, it's aggravating. It really is. I would have loved to have seen that, though. An Isu city, are you kidding me? Or like when we go to actual Eden, the biblical Eden, and we find out it's an Isu city, not a garden. That would have been incredible. Thanks, A-Man. I try to be an AC legend. No, see, okay, Vider, you're right in the sense that Elysium, this Elysium that I'm in, is it is a simulation, and they sent Cassandra or Alexios into the simulation in order to learn some kind of knowledge, which is kind of weird. Like if you think about it, what is she trying to learn in this DLC? But that's what they did. They sent her into this simulation, which basically is like the very first Animus that we know of. Okay? So they actually sent her in here. She's supposed to learn something. And then when she learns it, Layla is supposed to absorb it. So she's supposed to learn it as well. Now, in reality, maybe this is the idealistic version of heaven or hell. This is actually hell in Greek mythology. So this is what she's supposed to be learning. Now, again, like, now that I think back, there's I want to know what the purpose of us coming into the simulation was.
The wings of
We're supposed to learn something.
Could this be it?
Yeah, the Afterlives and Origins were awesome. I enjoyed it. Oh, you want to see my mastery skills? Hold on. Let me show you. I'm actually on my OP file. And I want you guys to know, this is not normally how I play. I'm on the OP file because on my normal file, I completed this DLC. But, you know, for you guys, I want to show off. You know what I'm saying? So, here's my mastery skills. I have Assassin fully done. I have Hunter kind of sort of done. There's just a couple of things that I need. In fact, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's only 4 things left that I need to get in Hunter. I thought I had more or less. And Warrior, I didn't do any of Warrior. Yeah, let me tell you, if this is hell, I'm all about it. I'm going here. That would be awesome. Yeah, you know, the Turk glitch, it's okay. Obviously, if, you know, like when I'm playing normally, I don't use the Turk glitch only because, you know, like I like to play fair. But for this OP file, I really wanted to see what the limits of the abilities will be, or what the maximum of the abilities will be. You gotta understand, like, this is what I do for a living. So as a YouTuber, as a influencer, as someone who plays these games and looks into, like, what's going on, I really do need to see what the limits are. And that's what I do. So I found, you know, like the limits, I found the glitch, and honestly, like I've said before, I really think that it's more about the engravings than it is about your masteries and abilities. Your masteries and abilities are nothing if you don't have the proper engravings. And I've been finding that out as I've been playing. It's been like absolutely amazing. Oh, it really didn't take me much time to max out the assassin tree. It really didn't take me much time to do the hunter thing. You know, like you do a remote play. I have a PS4. I've been playing this on the PS4. And I also have an Xbox. You know, I've got an Xbox. I haven't been playing or making videos off the Xbox because that requires so much technology in order to do it. But I still have that as well. And all you have to do really is do like a remote play and have an auto clicker. And that's, you know, that's how you get everything you need. All right, Harold, go ahead. All day, any day. What's going on? Listen, everybody. All Day, Any Day 1 on the PS4 is in chat. If you haven't seen his channel, do yourself a favor. Go to his channel, like, subscribe. His content is amazing. He has incredible builds, and you really need to see that.
I didn't get a good enough look at you back there. Now I see why my guards had trouble with you.
Well, they weren't exactly easy.
I'm sure they aren't what mortals like you are used to. You must be someone special.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
A simple Persephone will do just fine in my realm.
Yeah, auto clicker. You could download one for free off of the off of any PC app. There's plenty of them, and you just use that. You remote play from your PS4 or your Xbox. You auto click.
Usually he's the one that does the biting. He would want you to give
The dog works for Persephone.
Tell me your name. Let's begin again. On the right foot this time.
No hard feelings. My name's Cassandra.
Then I give you my official welcome, Cassandra. Let me tell you what's customary around here. This place is mine. I know every flower, every face. I alone let them in. But there's something here I don't want.
You mean me?
That's a big hole.
There's a beast loose in Elysium, and it belongs to Hades. If it gets to him that his wife stole one of his immortal mounts, it'll be a disaster. But I didn't steal it. I won't go near the things. They brought me down.
Oh my god, you really spammed circle that whole time?
To look back, and
I'm not gonna lie, I spammed circle too. But, there is autoclicker.
Hades? I'll take it you aren't a happy couple.
he's tried, of course, to bond with me. But what can he expect out of a prisoner? Love? That's just stuff of legend.
You think someone would do this to you?
It's highly unlikely the thing got in here on its own. I have to remember Elysium
The
is
thing.
my paradise, not everyone else's.
I spammed triangle.
Let's see if I can find the horse for you.
Or
What
B
does it
or
look like?
X.
You'll know it when you see it, trust me. Not only is the beast immortal, but
Yeah, all day, I agree with you. That's what I've done. I actually I started rereading the Game of Thrones books, and I would just like spam it and like look at the book
you'll know how to
and just spam. That's all I did. Hi, Jillian, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you, my love? Going great, Valley. How are you doing? Yeah, you can auto-click on PS4 or Xbox as long as you download the app to your phone or to your PC, and you do it that way. All right, Kirab. Thank you for joining us. Please, by all means, stop by anytime. I love 8-foot bond women with purple eyes. They're great. Just don't tell Lady Strider. She'll kill me. The one that Jordan does actually built, I think it's a great build, honestly. Jordan does, he's pretty good. Honestly, if you guys have not seen It's Jordan Does, go look up his page, subscribe to him too. He does some amazing builds. I think he gets most of his builds from All Day, though. So definitely look up All Day Any Day on PS4. Like and subscribe his stuff because he's got some amazing stuff as well. Is she All Day? Listen, I'll forgive her. She's semi-hot. Can I please explain how you were spamming the triangle? I don't know. You put the buttons to triangle? We did it circle. Now, All Day, now that we have you in the chat, I want to really, now that people are asking about builds, you've done a couple of builds recently. What is your most recent build? I've been trying to keep up with you. I've been looking at all these builds, and a bunch of them have been absolutely amazing. But hey, it's All Day Any Day. That's what he does. He does amazing builds. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. Shout yourself out. Let's go. What are the builds that you've been doing? You've been absolutely amazing. Jillian, do you really think it's crap? Oh my goodness, girl. You know what? Maybe it might be crap.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Yeah, all day. I've seen the Spinderella build, and like I was actually interested in that. Talk about it. Let us know. Because that was actually like kind of crazy. Like I was trying to follow it. I was like, you know what? You know, the stats and everything, this is amazing. But yeah, hey, brag about it. Come on, bro. Wait, when I was like beating this guy up, did it sound like DuckTales? Like the theme to DuckTales? I kind of feel like it was. Girl, I know it ain't no Far Cry 5 because it's just better than that, but still. Come on, Jillian. Give me the tea, girl. Let me know. Far Cry 5 did rock, but like honestly the DLC like sucked. Like I really, as I've stated before, and I stand behind this, when you have a DLC to your game, it really should be expanding the universe of your game. And Far Cry 5's DLC really didn't. It was upsetting. It hurt my feelings. I actually got I got a refund for it from Ubisoft because I was very upset over it. Thank you, Tarek. Oh, girl, listen, Jillian, I'm spilling that tea. That tea is crazy. Let me tell you something, girl. 2 snaps up. Yeah, I agree, Dean. The Far Cry 5 DLCs, they were standalones, but I mean, I really wanted them to expand on what was going on. And to me, that would have made the game like extra, extra special. And it really didn't. It just, they were whatever. They were silly. They were ridiculous. I mean, you got some great weapons in the Mars DLC, but the rest was crap. Ron, if you want to know what build one hits anything, you look up All Day Any Day on PS4. He's actually in my channel right now. You know, like watching, he's talking and everything like that. Look up his channel. He's got like a bunch of great builds. So do yourself a favor. Everybody, in fact, do yourself that favor. Look up his channel. Like, subscribe. He's got some amazing stuff. Same thing with It's Jordan Does. If anything, do yourselves that favor. Look that stuff up. They are just as entertaining, whimsical, incredibly handsome as I am. So you definitely want to look them up. Days Gone, you know what? A lot of people are like upset over Days Gone. Some people take it with like a grain of salt. Some people are like upset. I find it to be like a great game, honestly. I'm actually enjoying it. I would actually recommend it. But I don't know why the game is getting like such mixed reviews. Some people get a lot of hate. I don't know. Yeah, the choices in AC Odyssey, I feel like It's weird only because we're in the Animus and you should not be able to make choices. You should have a guided mode. Although, I'm not going to lie, ever since AC1, we did have the situation where you were able to make a choice. You were able to decide what area you wanted to go and visit or like kill whoever and stuff like that. So it's not that bad. You know, the choices are not that bad. But the thing is that, like, if they're going to define the game like Mass Effect, then I'll have a problem. Welcome back, Harold. Oh, I don't know. I'm random. Usually on the weekends I'm streaming live. And Jillian, I love you back. I love having you here. I love the fact that you like enjoy my content and you know like you come on, girl. Listen. We need to have talks. We need to have enjoyment. We need to just chill, girl. You's okay. Go ahead and spam. Spam your heart out. Or don't. It's up to you. Can you believe like so many people are actually mad that like you know how many subscribers I've lost because of the glitch, the XP glitch? And you know what? I mean, it is what it is. My job as a YouTuber is to show you guys what I'm doing, to show you guys different methods. You know, I will never show you guys how to like steal from like the Ubisoft store or steal certain things or, you know, how to like cheat other people. I'm not going to show you that, but it's kind of crazy. Yeah, you know what? That doing it from like 1 to 99, that is crazy. I did it just to like suffer with everyone and see like what it was about, and I was like, oh, this is madness. Why would you do this? Yeah, it is possible to steal stuff off the Ubisoft store. If you actually, there is a glitch where you can actually steal auricle. I'm going to say this wrong. Auriculum. I've had too many drinks. Auriculum ore. I think that's how you say it. Auriculum ore. Somebody say it with me. And you can do that, and then once you do that, you're able to like, you know, basically just sit at the ecos of the Olympians and a million times gain everything that's there. Thank you all day. Auricalcum. Thank you. Auricalcum. All day you're the best. Auricalcum. Lil Strider, I learned a new word. Auricalcum.
No, it's oral. Wait, no. Ah,
no, don't give me that. Boy.
No, it's auriculum.
No, boy. Go get your juice and get out. You know what? It is your game. It's a single-player game. You do what you want. Yeah, I'm the type, I will never show you how to, like, actually, if it was like a multiplayer game, like Fortnite or even Friday the 13th, there were, like, ways to, like, hide inside of, like, the walls and stuff like that so you couldn't get killed. And I'm not going to show you that. You know, that's crap. That's definitely cheating. But in a single-player game, you do what you want. Or you don't do what you want. It's up to you. But don't tell me that, you know, you have like this false morality where, you know, doing a cheat in a game, as you call it, is a cheat, but you're watching a YouTube video, so obviously you're gaining some kind of knowledge, so you're cheating in a sense. Auricalcum was actually an actual metal, I think. Yep. Yes, Kratos voice boy. Look, if you're doing a glitch in a single player game, I'm not bothered. You know, it's actually funny because like on a live stream that It's Jordan Does was doing, somebody immediately commented, oh, Darkstrider did the glitch and he got all this whatever, and then he did a video so he didn't feel bad. And you know what? I don't feel bad. I did the video because I want to debate it, because I enjoy debates. If you can come at me with a logical debate, I actually am appreciative. I enjoy that. But, you know, certain people just, you know, they're whatever. They're holier than thou. Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna do a GTA glitch in a single player game, that's fine. If you do it multiplayer, you're a jerk. You know, like, you really are, because you're taking away from like everybody else. And yeah, all day, I agree. I don't feel bad about glitches either. If it's in the game, if we can exploit it, I'm fine. As long as we're not stealing from the developer or, you know, like harming any other player, I'm all for it. This dude is sleeping? Yo, the statue's asleep. Look at this guy. And he's rubbing his face. He's dead. He's dead. I poked him in the butt. He's dead. Look at that. And disappeared. That's crazy. Why is this one alerted? There's no bodies. The DLC, honestly, I rate it as positive. I know a couple of people are like actually saying it's like a bunch of fetch quests, but I haven't seen it that way, honestly. Yeah, it really, all day, I will agree, it really is on the developers to like actually check their game. And I mean, let's face it, Odyssey really had a lot of glitches when it showed up. When Odyssey first came out, there were so many glitches. I have like hours upon hours of video of these glitches that they did that, you know, like messed with the game, that broke the game. Even now, there are like some instances where like guards just randomly catch fire. And that's crazy to me. Yeah, if it affects other players, that's why, like, you know, like, I won't even... No, it's not rumored, Danlu. They're actually... The next game will be Vikings. And like I've said, I think it's too early to have a Viking game. I really think they should have completed their, like, this, which was basically a masterpiece. They should have continued their whole in the past kind of DLC or... games. They should have went with Legion, the rumored Legion, where it was going to be in Roman times. That would have been fantastic. Jillian, always a pleasure, darling. You write, you comment, whatever you want to do, you let me know. Love you, girl. Love England. Give my love to everybody. And by all means, I hope to see you soon. Enjoy your evening. Kisses and hugs. Love you. Listen, the Viking game, there's a lot that they have to do. Thank you, Amir. I love having viewers from around the world. You guys are all awesome. You too, Jillian. You stay beautiful. You sexy little minx, you. Love you. Kisses. All day, I agree with you. There's always going to be a complaint. There is always going to be somebody or a group of people that will be upset with whatever they come out with. And I'm sorry, class. You need to talk amongst yourself. Darkstrider has to use the potty. I'll be right back. Guess who's back? Back again. Strider's back. Tell a friend. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Hold on one second. I need to see what's going on in the chat. What have we seen? Because you guys are awesome. And you guys really have some great questions constantly. Listen, first of all, yeet, yes. Yeah, AC, it may, you know, like stop as a series. They may end the series at some point. But overall, I mean, it's a great series. If nothing else, they'll continue it just because it makes money. As long as it's making money. Look at Mega Man. Mega Man, they just released the, what was it, Mega Man 10 or whatever? Mega Man's going to be here constantly. It's a great series. Yeah, there is a lot of running and climbing in the game. Oh! You try to get me. Wait, I'm going to get you. Blasted! Blasted! Sixth Sense's sword? Wait, who just saw me? I'll never beat you, I just beat you. Yeah, Final Fantasy, great example. Final Fantasy is fantastic. Okay, all day. I want your opinion. Final Fantasy or Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest? Which was the better series? I know it's kind of like, you know, asking you to like pick which kid is your favorite, but still. All right, Ron. Thank you for joining us. And like I said, definitely check out All Day's vids. Definitely subscribe. He's absolutely amazing. You definitely want to check his content out. Really, All Day? You've never played like a Dragon Warrior game, like ever?
That looks like a good place for a horse to take shelter.
Wait, that looks like a good place for a whore to take shelter, she said? Or what? I'm confused. Dude, are you serious? You've never played Dragon Warrior? What? How old are you, All Day? I'm way older than you and Jordan, I guarantee it. But I've played like Dragon Warrior 1 through 4 on the original Nintendo. I've played 8 on the PlayStation 2. Oh, you guys are so much younger than me. Okay, so Jordan's 26 and you're like 28. Oh, youth. You're a bunch of youths. Yeah, the Dragon Warrior is like sick, man. He worries about a lot of dragons.
Wonder what's wrong with them.
I thought that, are you serious? You're 23? I thought that Jordan was younger than you. Oh snap, that woman took my shit. What? Dude. I will not lose my life here. I already lost it. I don't know. I started pushing a button and for some reason I was teabagging. No idea why I was teabagging. Are you serious right now? Dude. Dude! How old are you, Harold? Oh, you did say how old you were. Yeah, you're older than me, Harold. I think you're the elder of the pack. Yep. Ooh, you missed. Ooh, you missed again. And you got stabbed for your evil. I am old enough to know better, but young enough not to give a damn. I'm a Time Lord. I'm over 900 years old. I come from the planet of Gallifrey. Wait, what am I doing here? What is going on? Okay, yes, show me the nearby quest. Infiltrate the arboretum to find whatever. You're gonna do me dirty like that, James? Everything got murdered. A lot of these quests really do take you some time to figure out. James, you're too much. Could you imagine getting poked in the ass and dying? That's terrible. That's the worst way to die, I think. Drachme. Purple carpet. Oh, it's a horse. Look at it. It's so sexy.
Don't come any closer.
Why?
You're all scaring my horse. He's just a gentle creature.
Is he?
Have you seen your horse? The others ran away screaming.
Leave it to a blind man to see what's right in front of him. Of course I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. These are hard times.
I'm afraid I won't make them any easier. I have to take that horse from you.
You can't! First Persephone takes my sight, and then you take Orphe? Our friendship was instant. I heard the neigh of a fierce horse. I approached him, unafraid. And he licked my palm.
Did you say Persephone blinded you?
She had one of her godly soldiers fry me with fire. It was punishment for telling others what I thought of this paradise, and somehow it got back to her. See, I didn't deserve to see the beauty she created.
Really?
He's not supposed to be in Elysium.
Are any of us in a realm that boasts perfection but shows only deceit? Have pity. Let him stay with me.
The horse is going to Adonis. I think he could use it for his cause.
The rebellion's real? I don't like it, but I guess he would be used for good. Goodbye, my Orphe.
That's going to be my next child's name.
Whoa!
Baby Strider will be Orphe.
Don't tell Phobos, but you are one impressive beast.
And I just killed it.
I need to take this horse either to Adonis or to the stable boy. Who to choose?
Wait, I could take it to Adonis or the stable boy? Hey, Monica. Yeah, if you have a keyboard and the auto clicker, you can make it like a lot easier. Although you could just spam the circle like we did. Little Strider, what are you doing? What are you doing, boy?
I'm trying to figure out what I have for snack.
Why isn't Katy Perry playing while I'm like riding this horse, this dark horse? What is up with that? It is devoid of enemies. It's kind of crazy, this whole area. You can just play randomly. Oh, this loading time kills me. It's murderous.
Oh, what is that? He's not like any of my horses.
He's a special horse and belongs to Hades. That's who he needs to return to. Persephone told me you could get him there.
It's because Persephone knows I can ride any horse anywhere. I'll take it from here.
Ha 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 ha. That is an evil looking horse. Evil. Player story creator, that might be interesting. I really wanted to see a, what do you call it? A exploration mode or discovery tour like Origins had. That would have been awesome. Well, that's ass. I don't get the horse. That's complete ass. That's anus. That's super anus. Oh, okay. That's true. Let's go back in time. Boom! Uh-oh. Let's go further back in time. I'm on the wrong horse. What the hell just happened? I'm supposed to take my crazy scary horse back? Ew.
Let's go.
I almost killed it. Oh! There it is!
I need to take this horse either to Adonis or to the stable boy.
Creepy. Creepy. Well, we landed in the water now, horse. What are you doing? Oh, you horse. What are you doing? Oh, snap. It got on land. That's amazing. The horse was alive.
I need to be careful.
Cassandra, you don't need to do nothing. What are you doing? Come on, girl. Minos' faith. Hermes' workshop. Nice. Gonna run through a bunch of mythical areas. I mean, if you start a new game plus, you end up getting what do you call it? Like all kinds of like you could redo like all the quests and everything like that. If you didn't get like the happy family ending, you could get it this time. It all depends on your gameplay. Honestly, like I really didn't see a point to like New Game Plus, other than like, you know, gaining more experience if like you didn't gain enough. Oh, the game is stalling. Look at this. Bugs. Oh my god. Mortal encampment.
Come on. Ella, Ella, Ella. Ella. I thought Adonis could make good use of this horse. Will you make sure it gets to him?
This horse? So long as it doesn't trample me, I'll take it to him on your behalf.
You hear that horse? Don't trouble him. Do not be trouble, you damn horse. I mean, yeah, that would be a reason to do like the new game plus, but like, yeah, I mean, do you really need that? What's up, Arkham? The reset button. You can reset your ability points. Sweet. At any time from the ability menu. It'll only cost you a bit of drachmae to do so. What's up with the... Yeah, that's true. That's true all day. What's up with the new legendary gear? Aren't we supposed to have like the superpower mode, Cyclops, Medusa, and stuff like that? The abysmal mode or something like that?
Good news, I take it.
They'll probably do that like after like the DLC for Atlantis.
Everything's taken care
Yeah,
of.
the Abomination set. You're right.
I'll have one of my generals check up with my stable boy. I hope the creature didn't scare him too much.
Not at all. Rest assured. Better pay that stable boy a visit to cover my tracks.
I've got to go back to the stable boy anyway? Just to tell him to lie. Lie or die. Excuse me. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do. Oh my god, I'm leaping through clouds and everything. Look at this. It's like I'm jumping through Charmin. I don't know if we'll get like a new story DLC. They may do like more of those like Tales of Greece just to like keep the game alive. I'm actually upset that this is not the support that we got with Origins. Origins, they promised this kind of support, but obviously they're giving it to Odyssey, and that's cool. Odyssey is a great game. I would like to see like little Tales of Greece maybe where like they show us what happened to Elpidius and everybody else.
Nice horses.
I keep them clean and pretty, just like Elysium. I tended horses in my old life too.
Then you're just the boy I need to talk to. I have a favor to ask.
What favor?
If Persephone or any of her people ask, I need
I don't know when part 2 is out.
a big, scary horse to you.
A scary horse? We don't have those here.
Then you'll have to pretend. There is drachmi for you if you do.
You're silly. We don't need drachmi in Elysium. You're sure you're from around here?
Of course, I knew that. No matter what, you need to do what I say.
Why do you want me to lie?
Because if you don't, I'll make sure all of your horses get out of their pens and run away to Tartarus. Understand? Tell them I was here.
Fine. Just leave my horses alone.
Damn, she actually bullied him into, like, talking about the horse. What the hell? Hello, Australia. Why is this map, like, mostly uncovered? I just, like, stepped into it. That's wild. It's crazy. I'm gonna equip the horse. Yeah. Even though it's not like really scary and crazy like a couple of the other skins. Yeah, it would be cool, like, to see what they do in the future with this. Cerberus. Sir Biscuits. I want to fight him. That'd be cool. Defeat him like we defeated him in Kingdom Hearts.
They'll be on high alert here.
That was it. Everyone died. Except for that ugly statue. Now he's dead. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, it's something else, I tell you. This game is incredible. The main thing that I like is the fact that, like, they gave so much into the game. Like, really, when Origins came out, they said that they were going to give, like, this much support, and they really didn't give this much support. If Origins had this much support, we'd still be playing Origins, probably. At least until this game came out. This game, if they continue to give this game support like they've been doing, We'll be playing this game until the next Assassin's Creed game comes out. All right, everyone. I'm going to end the stream here. It's been 2 hours. We're going to have dinner pretty soon, so I got to go. It's my turn to wash the dishes. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Also, big shout out to All Day, Any Day on PS4. Glad you joined my stream. Everybody, check out his content as well. Go check him out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all his stuff. He's fantastic. If you want to learn how to do certain builds, he's got you covered. So please, by all means, check him out as well. Other than that, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.